Stone Temple Pilots, and I want to talk a lot about the band, but since we're about to play the video, I want to talk about the video first. For Sex Type Thing, which we've been seeing a lot on Headbangers Ball, and it's, I know, all over all the rock stations. Now, it deals with a very serious subject. I mean, this isn't, a lot of times a singer will talk about their personal experiences and say, I'm this and that, and you're speaking as like another person, right?
Yeah, the lyrics to the song are actually written about rape and the sexual persecution of women, which is something that we feel very important about. But rather than just come out and make some kind of typical political statement about this is what I believe or that's what I believe, I just put myself into the mindset of the total macho American male attitude about women and their sexuality, which I think is something that is important to be said because it doesn't often come from the point of view of a man. It's not usually, that subject isn't usually talked about.
So you're speaking as a person that is unlike yourself. You're not, when you're singing that song, you're not speaking of your own personal experiences, you're speaking about another character.
Yeah, exactly, and hopefully the idea comes across and it's not misconstrued, because the last thing any of us would want is for the point to be taken literally from. Yeah,
because I mean, I was wondering if you were worried about people that go to see Stone Temple Pilots or listen to the music that think like, oh God, is this where this guy's coming from? But that's not personal.
No, and I think
all.
if people listen to the rest of the stuff that's on the record and read the rest of the lyrics and everything, that they'd come away knowing basically, politically where we stand with certain kinds of issues like that.
I want to find out where you guys stand on some different subjects, but right now let's play the video from you guys, and Dean, why don't you introduce it for us?
This is a little video by us, Stone Temple Pilots, called Sex Type Thing.
That was Stone Temple Pilots with Sex Type Thing. I'm here with Dean and Weiland from Stone Temple Pilots. And I'm curious, a little bit of history about the band, like how you guys formed or where.
Well, how it actually went down, my brother Robert, who plays bass, met Weiland at a Black Flag show in Long Beach. And
Fender's Ballroom.
Yeah, Fender's Ballroom. And through talking, they started composing and ventured out to eventually meet Eric, our drummer. And of course, Robert and I kind of knew each other. Being brothers.
We were all kind of playing in garage bands at the time, and this was like when I met Robert, it seemed like it'd be a cool chance to make music with someone who was from a different kind of background than I was from musically.
What are like the different backgrounds that you're from musically? I mean, does everybody take different influences, or?
I mean,
yeah, I mean, everything.
I mean, you said you met at a Black Flag show, or some of the influences.
There's
like
so much more
punk
stuff than, I mean, I think if you're between the ages of, probably 20 and 33, you're gonna have, you're gonna be brought up some way through that, through that filtering system. But there's, I mean, I'd say everything from a lot of the rock that came out probably in the, late 60s and 70s, from MC5 to Zeppelin to even the Carpenters.
I have older brothers and sisters that attributed to a lot of my early listening. I got that whole first generation of like Hendrix and the Beatles and stuff. I didn't get like the second gig of it. I caught it
right
from the start as a young boy.
Okay, well, we're going to be back talking to these guys, and also they're going to be playing something acoustic for us, which is very cool, and actually has only happened once in the entire history of Headbangers Ball. So we're going to have little Stone Temple Pilots unplugged, if you will. And right now, let's play a video from my little funhouse. This is called I Want Some. We're here with Stone Temple Pilots, and we spoke a little bit earlier about the song Sex Type Thing and the subject that it deals with. And the new album is called Core, and maybe you could tell me what some of the other subjects are that are touched on the new record.
Well, basically, as far as writing the lyrics for the music, I get a lot of ideas from not just things that are on the outside. Well, if there's something that affects me, I think about like it's a social thing. I usually don't, like in Sex Type Thing, kind of, write about it as something where I'm saying, oh, this is this way and that's that way, because that's like what politicians do. They like say, well, you should think this way or that way. It's pretty. All I can really do is really write about how a situation, whether it's a social thing or a personal thing affects me personally. So.
But you don't want to be categorized as like a political type band, right?
No, I think that, you know, it's fair to say that we have a political conscience, you know, and I think there's certain things that are important to discuss.
What are some of the subjects that you talk about or sing about in the album?
I mean, everything from dysfunctional relationships to basically to like rape or the, you know, persecution and oppression of women in the society we live in. Those are pretty, you know, broad spectrum.
The album's pretty autobiographic.
Really?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay, so if you listen to Corey, you're going to find out maybe a little bit more about some of these guys. Maybe. We're going to watch Stone Temple Pilots play acoustically in just a little bit. And we're also going to have Skin in My Teeth and Megadeth tour dates, so stick around. Stone Temple Pilots are currently on the road. Check your local paper to see if they're coming to your town. They're headlining their own club tour. And December 12th in Pensacola, Florida, they will be playing with Helmet. So that's something you Floridians will probably want to check out. But right now, let's check something that's very rare for the Headbangers Ball and very cool. Here is Stone Temple playing live acoustically.
This is a song called Plush.
And I feel the time's a ways to go. So where you going to tomorrow? And I see that these are lies to come. Would you even care? And I feel it. And I feel it. Where you going to tomorrow? Where you going with a mask I found? And I feel when the dogs begin to smell her. Well, she smell alone. I feel so much depends on the weather. So is it raining in your bedroom? And I see these are the eyes of disarray. Would you even care? And I feel it. And she feels it. Where you going to tomorrow? Where you going with a mask I found? And I feel when the dogs begin to smell her. Well, she smell alone. When the dogs you find her, got time to wait for tomorrow to find it, to find it, to find it.